Welcome, everyone, to our NHL 25 franchise mode as the Nashville Predators. It has been a while. Took a bit of a break for my mental health, we'll say. And yeah, we're ready to get started on an entire new franchise mode here. Now that chose the Nashville Predators because, well, number one, they are struggling this year, even though they've picked up quite a few decent players. They're in an interesting spot in this game as well. I'm sure they're going to sim pretty damn well this first year because, I mean, they got a pretty decent team on paper, right? But, you know, their main issue is when it comes to this game is age-wise, right? Most of their, pretty well, all their core guys on the offensive side are age 30 and above. Defensively, I mean, oh my god, I cannot believe Yossi's 34. Yossi's 34, just look at the sheer age level, right, for pretty much everyone here. Now, you have Saros locked in, who, oh my god, is now 29, with a full no move. So good luck, you know, good luck moving off of that. You got a lot of stuff that you're going to have to try to deal with here. Oh my goodness. They all have no moves. Wait, really? I was gonna be like, how do we move off from these guys? Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky, but obviously not impossible. I'm pretty sure Yossi's gonna have some kind of clause. Yeah. Oh my god, they passed out no moves like candy. Well, this will be interesting, but really Shea even has a... Interesting, okay. Now, I wonder how the no trade list thing works. So, it's going to be an interesting thing. Obviously, this team kind of needs some sort of a teardown eventually. We are going to kind of see how they do in this first year because, you know, this is kind of, it's just the team, right? I'm not really going to make any major moves right now because it's not going to help us reach any goal, essentially. I don't like using Nyquist as almost a self-rental, but that's sort of the situation that you're in. Okay, at least O'Reilly has no claws. But yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky here. But that's going to be the challenge of it. I'm actually very excited for that type of challenge. Now, like I said, this first year, we're going to kind of just roll with things and see sort of what happens. I've already taken the liberty of getting our scouting team together. You guys can take a quick look. It's actually, we didn't start off too bad. Like just grades of scouting. I got all the new C's, but we started off with a few A minuses, which is pretty damn good. We actually don't have bad scouting, so I'm kind of excited about that. Preseason focus, I did put it on goaltending because I'm like, I don't know, he can, Saros can try to carry. that's the goal here. Speaking of goals, what the heck do we want to do for some of these guys here? I don't really know how Forsberg performs in these sims here. Is he okay? He is a sniper. I remember for years he was like a two-way, which was weird. All right, so we're gonna give him some goals here. Long term, I don't know if I could even give him any good X factors. 15 power play goals, 3 hat tricks, 50 goals. I think, yeah, that's tough. All right, hold on a sec. Let me actually see what the stats stuff is going to be like. Because if we can make him better, 60 goal. Good God. Holy crap. Okay. Well, none of these are likely to happen, but that's all right. We'll assign him something here. I'm going to go for 15 power play goals. Yeah, 15 power play goals could be doable for him. Doesn't really have... Yeah, okay, that's why. Yeah, he already has Schneip. Now, Stamkos, on the other hand, he's good. Listed as a playmaker as well, but then he has a bunch of, like, more or less shooting abilities. I think we go for the ever so common quick draw, because why not? Quick draw, yay. Yeah, he'll get that. 750 with 83 faceoffs, that's 100% happening. That's like the easiest friggin' X Factor to get. And another playmaker here in March or so. I'm gonna go stat challenge for him. Because he doesn't really need much else. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with the assists. How many? 50? Maybe. He might be able to get that. Now, again, all these guys are kind of on the older side of things. O'Reilly, yeah. He's gonna be one of the guys we move. So, I can't really boost him up in the way that I want to. That takes place in the off-season. Can I give him gold quick draw? That could actually boost his value. I don't know if he'll get enough, though. I'm actually curious, because I've never seen the ability to go for gold quick draw. What does he need? 1,000? Oh, yeah, he'll 100% get that, even on the second line. Yeah, 1,000 face-off wins. Easy. Yep. That's easy. Alright, focusing on those guys. Evangelista... He's on the third line, so really, he's not going to have much chance to get much, so goals don't make sense for him. Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough for him. Alright, but Yossi... Again, most of these guys I'm just going to kind of... I wonder... He's already maxed out on that. Could I get him to win a trophy? Art Ross? No. Alright, yeah, let's just go with Norris. Wouldn't be too bad. Who the hell knows? The rewards for Norris are kind of shit, though. They're like awareness, or like endurance, some other stuff. Who the heck knows? Shen, how many years are on your contract? 2. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, so boosting him up is definitely... I usually go shot blocking for guys like this. And I think that makes the most sense here. 1 shot block per game. Yeah, that's just something he's gonna hit. We could get that up past 90 if he hits that. Shea. Ooh, he's pretty shit offensively. So again, I'm pretty much gonna go all shot blocking for the rest of these guys. It just makes the most sense. It's easy for defensemen in this game to get shot blocks in the sim. So if you go for like 1 per game, you should probably hit it on almost everyone. Wow, he's an 83, but top 6. There must be some good defensemen around the league. But same thing, everyone. Everyone on the defensive end, just because this is almost a free space. If you're playing bingo, this is like your free space of being able to get... Oh, I forgot to do a couple roster moves. I think I have too many defensemen up here. I don't think it really matters, but I do want certain guys playing, so I'll take a quick look at that after we're done. I'm not really going to mess with the lines. I just, like I said, the first year especially, I just like to usually let the team do what it's going to do. Alright, and Alexander Carrier is an OFD. Interesting. Does he have a clause? No, we're going to get rid of him pretty quickly, honestly. In fact, like, maybe even now. Alright, who's scratch? Yeah. 2 defensemen. 24, top 6. Okay, we can probably use him as depth. But I won't... Okay, who's built better? I'll send down Stastny, I guess. He's got a slightly better chance to grow. Or... Yeah, let's see. Stastny down. I gotta call up a forward of some kind. Tomasino. What are you? Depth and playmaker, no. Vinny? Yeah, Vinny. He's shit, but like, oh my god, we need another depth piece. If we're thinking about the playoffs, yeah, getting another depth piece should be a priority. I'll best lines AHL for now. I'll take a look at that in a sec. Is there anyone? Oh my god. 23, 64, nope. Not really. Nope. Top 9. Schaefer should probably play somewhere. The rest of these guys are just... Yeah, it's just... Again, you need ECHL. Otherwise, yeah, I just only keep like 40 guys on my roster at one point. 40, 42. Alright, Schaefer needs to play. Who's this guy? He could sit, but Angelo's done, so he can sit harder. There you go. Now, I can't necessarily best lines, but I might just go back to it, because he's only top 9. That being said... Oh my god. This defense sucks. Why? Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. If we have an injury, I'm best linesing it. Not even going to bother. Alright, so now our depth pieces are Delgaizo and Hinestroza. Not the strongest, but again, we'll see how this team does and then maybe decide where we're going to go in the way of that. Speaking of where we are going to go, trying to figure out, oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go to view contracts. What am I doing? Or even is that in this? I'm still like so used to the old system. Anyway, here we are. Take a look at in the system. You have, Schemmel, who is the only elite you got, but he's 74 at 20, so he's on pace. Sniper, no clue how he's going to turn out, but he's playing top line time there, so you got that. Tomasino's looking pretty good. Oh, he's playing with Schemmel as well. So, yeah, looking pretty solid. Goaltender-wise, yeah, Oskarov is a shark, baby. So, okay. Yeah, it's, kind of feeling like you want to see how this team does, but they could actually do quite well. Yeah, we're going to skip the rest of the season goals because they're not as important here. But yeah, all right, guys, if you are excited about this series, go ahead, hit that like button, help me defeat the YouTube algorithm. And let's get this show on the road with the Nashville Predators. Let's see. I guarantee you we're going to have a better fate than our real life counterpart. Because yeah, it can't get much worse than that. Let's just see though. Preseason went okay. I want to see Saros perform like Saros. We'll see if that actually occurs. He gets a shutout there. We are 500 team. We'll let Auto Scout get going. Honestly, I may even do a test run here to see if Auto Scout is actually better than what my old scouting system, because they made some tweaks. I can't say they made like any real changes, but maybe it was just a small sample size where when I did Auto Scout that one year, it like freaking kicked ass. I did have my A+ scouting team together, but I don't know. It may actually be fine to just Auto Scout in this one. That'd be good if they actually made Auto Scout like as good as the player. That's exactly what you want, honestly. I always did it because it wasn't good enough. Right? But I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Maybe I'll do some of my own scouting in the first little group. We'll see. But there also we could be running into the scouting glitch because of everyone moving around regions. So 6-4-0 to start. We've had some rough losses. But all in all, we're hanging in there in a wild card position right now, and a nice little stretch of wins here. Svechkov, all right, here it comes. It's just going to be best lines. I can't be bothered to try to coddle a top 9 with shit defense, so that's just going to be best lines. No. Is that Coland or Cowland? Get Schemmel off the block. How dare you? Alrighty. Yeah, we do technically have a surplus of goalies, but get out of here. Just remove all that for now. Kiefer Bellows. Leafs legend. Or Marley's legend, I should say. Alright, so 12-7-1, man. It's not too bad. Yeah, we're in second in the division right now. Avs are absolutely destroying Worlds. They were like 12-3-2 or something, or higher. Probably higher. So 15-8-2. Yeah, that must have been higher than 12. It's probably 18 or something. Wow. Okay, so we are not doing too bad, however. Look at the stats. There we go. Oh, yeah, I could just click that. Wow, I just forgot how to do this. Nyquist is leading in points, weirdly. 3 goals, 4 per game. 288. Okay, I thought that'd be a bit better, but yeah, that's not a great ratio. Power play is okay. Penalty kills atrocious. Don't even know what those lines are. Cause I didn't check. Like I said, I just let the AI do what it does. O'Reilly. Ooh, that first line is not good. Oh my god. Yeah, that first line's pretty bad. Yossi or Yuli's getting points? Saros is, he's doing Saros things. Exactly what you want. Why does that first line suck so bad, though? Very interesting. As far as better not taking shots. Oh, 83. No, that's a solid amount. Solid amount of shots. His shooting percentage is a bit low. Stamkos is going to be a hybrid. Yeah, he's going to be a hybrid guy because he shoots a lot. How about Marchessault? I kind of feel like he's almost going to be hybrid too. Let me take a look at what they're running for the power play. Kind of feel like you want to switch these two. Yossi is going to be the distributor. Finisher, I'm going to actually put it on Stamkos right now. Puck carrier, Yossi, I think he's the only one. I guess Nikos can carry. Let me make sure the face-off is not going to be all screwed up. It is. Yep, Stamkos already has quick draw. That's still glitched, man. That's crazy. Alright, we're going to do that for the... Wait a sec. Oh, no, I kept it. I thought it reverted it for a minute. I was like, no! Oh, we're good. I guess I should show off the... I mean, we're not going to go into gameplay, so it won't matter. But yeah, there are now... What the fuck? Dude, I'm so lost. There it is. There are the real... Never mind. What? Did they not add him to... I thought they put, like, the real coaches in. Maybe it's not in franchise? My game is updated. Oh, well. Well, who cares? We're gonna fire him anyway soon. What the hell? Was it only for HUD or something? What? So, I don't know. Somebody who actually keeps up more, which is hilarious, as I do this. You know, I do YouTube. I don't keep up with the NHL too much. What? You can probably fill me in on what's going on with that. Anywho, let us, just continue, I guess. We'll make that small change to the power play. First line just needs to get going. The issue is, it's like we don't have much flexibility. Let me go another month. We'll take it a bit slow-ish. And try to figure out what the heck's going on. Alright, I will go to view draft class. I want to see what Auto Scout has done. Okay, not much. At least in the top here. But Auto Scout was pretty damn good. In, again, I don't know if that is... It also, yeah, and it also could be just this first year, right? That's another real possibility. First year's gonna be rough. I'm actually really tempted to test out Auto Scout only, but I don't know how smart that would be. Also don't know what picks we have and stuff. We'll check that at some point. I would love Auto Scout to just be good. But again, yeah, you know, it's nice to have some kind of skill ceiling on something. It's a whole lot of unknowns in the, Here, let me just scroll down a bit further. We know about mediums. They're going to be certain locations. Just kind of target scouting here around Vader. Oh, man, Teague Vader. What a fucking name. Might draft him just based on principle. Alright, how about lows? Okay, there's no one really in a good range, at least for the first crop. We're going to have to lure 100 plus for the next really good ones. Although they could come earlier if this draft class is at least weaker in the middle, which it absolutely could be because it's real. There's going to be a whole lot of shit guys who are AHL potential. So it's a distinct possibility that some cool stuff could pop up. I'm really looking at 17-year-olds the most here because those are likely... Oh, this guy could be low elite. Those are the most likely to be EA generated. And therefore actually good. Besides outside the top 10. Yeah, there's some okay stuff. But yeah, you can see there are a lot of them are being scouted in some certain ranges. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of me to put my eyes on here. 17-year-old, there we go. Goaltender, he could pan out. And that's about it. Yeah, I'll have to let Auto Scout go more. And I'm actually, I do kind of want, I'm not going to do it on my own, let's be real. I do appreciate some of the changes they made for franchise mode, but it's still not something that I really play on my own anymore. It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it needs better. Here's the thing. I want to be able to play with friends. And I'm not talking about like GM connected either. I just want them to invite them into games. I want us to like let's build a team together and let's play the games together. Like if it was eShul, but you're playing in franchise mode against computers. Oh man, we're starting to stumble here. 20-16-2. That was a pretty big stumble. I'm actually gonna check to see if those stats. Yeah, our goals for slipped. Okay, Stamkos jumped up, but our goals for slipped pretty heavily. 0.11, and then our goals against shot up. Okay, maybe we're not a good team. Stammer jumped in front though. And Nike, yeah, we just don't have any good production. The guys that you want to produce are not doing it that much. Or not enough. And now Saros is slipping. That's not good. Got a couple options here. First option here, and I'm going to start to explore it, is maybe reading the writing on the wall. We're above 500. That seems a bit premature. It does seem a bit premature. Could be a bad month, or this could be who we are, and that's why I kind of feel like I need to wait till the deadline. Yeah. We're not gonna, like, if we make changes, we're not gonna tank hard enough to be able to get ourselves a lottery pick. That's simply not gonna happen, so there's no need to make a panic move here. All I did was change one thing on the power play that shouldn't, like, completely collapse our offense. We'll see what happens throughout this next stretch. We are tied for the second wildcard spot. I can't tell. We're now in it. But on our own, we need to win games, and we are failing to do so against teams that, ooh, those are teams around the same record that we are. Sorry, Ty McMuffin. I was just about like, yeah, they put the real coaches in the game. Patrick Waugh is tired. Ty McMuffin wired. Oh man, I'll take another look again. I might just let Autoscout do a whole hell of a lot of this. All right, nah. I'll do more. Oh, I should actually edit this out. Alrighty. Another Milwaukee injury. We are trying to hold on and make the playoffs here. McCarron, that's just a fourth liner. So we'll shove in Vinny. Yeah. We're going to see if we're going to be buyers or sellers at the deadline. That's really what this is going to come down to. Jesus. It is on 20 and 20. It's just we have so much depth there in the AHL that it compensates by giving you more injuries. That is very true, because you'll have less injuries when you have less depth. That is a tried and true method of the Cyn franchise experience. All right, screw you, Vinny. Sit down. We got a grinder here. His awareness sucks. Okay, and it's doing the fun, oh, that sucks. Oh, Evangelista going down. That'll hurt his development. Alright, Vinny. Back in you go. Sim's all screwed up, but I don't really care, because we're stopping at the deadline. I wasn't going to stop before then. Oh my god. And now the injury bug bites us. That could be painting the picture for us right there, is this injury bug. We'll have to see. Huh. Might be the other side. I don't care enough. Alright, Evangelista is back. Oh my god, look how slow it is to move and load. That's crazy. That's another thing I wish they'd improve upon. Thanks for the, you know, couple new features, but you want to fix that menu lag? Okay, that's Milwaukee. Brady's back. We had a few wins there, so we could actually be doing fine. Oh, that wasn't actually a minus. Whatever. Alright, Shea back in. We'll see. We are 27-19-3 when we continue to sim. What will we be? At the deadline. We maintain a spread like that. Like, that's playoff bound. And we may be buyers. But it'd be tough because we're kind of right at the cap. We'll figure out what the heck we can do. You guys like this calendar? Looks real good, doesn't it? Isn't this great? This glitch that's been in the game for multiple years, still in the game. Love it. Oh, another minor injury for Brady. This is why I usually, because like, what do I talk about? This is why I usually actually go back and fix it. But I'm stubborn right now, and I'm just like, we're not that far. Apparently we're, oh my god. Apparently we're farther than I thought, and now Roman Yossi goes down. That is some key injuries, we'll say. He must have been on the extra attacker, yeah. Alright, Forsberg. Kind of doesn't really matter with what we're doing. There you go, DeGuizo. Whatever the hell your name is. Yeah, I'm literally putting him in there. We're close. We're gonna be close enough to March anyway. We are near the deadline by this point. We have to be. I just don't care enough. 33, 26, and 3. Holding on to a wild card spot though. 69 points. Kraken are at 68. Ugh. That's tough. You're in the mix, but how far is this team gonna go? That's the big question. 55 points for Stammer. We don't have anyone at point per game, which is concerning. Not at 3 goals, 4 per game, which is how, yeah, that's terrible. Power play got worse. Penalty kill still bad. We're a bad team somehow winning games. Yeah. Ugh, I want to punt. I do want to punt, but we're in a wild card spot. With no cap space, though. In a wild card spot, yet we have no cap space. This is just not good, though. It's just not good. Man, oh man. Ugh. Yeah, we have literally no cap space to add, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Schemmel's up to a 77. I like that. Novak's got a bit of value to him. O'Reilly has a bit of value to him. These are all guys that are movable, but you don't have to move them now. You don't need to move them now. Stamkos has not much value. Way less than you'd hope for. But again, they all got freaking, like, no moves and stuff, which is really tough. You either have to get them the wave or find them good homes. But yeah, like, this is your core. Your core is all 30 plus. And you are struggling to make the playoffs. If we punt it on the season, Nyquist is an easy move. Probably Novak too. Fabro. You could start the process, and then you would maybe be able to get some of these other guys to waive at that point. That's my thinking if we decide to go that route. Because I'm looking at this team, even if we make the playoffs, which is a very real possibility that we don't, especially with Yossi being down. He's not down for too much longer, a couple weeks, but considering the margin for error that we have right now, a couple weeks, that's making or breaking your season. The big one is Yossi, man. That's who you want. That's your big piece. Again, he has the no move, sure, but you can get him to waive that. I don't know. I've never experimented with that. That's why I was excited to kind of try this. Never experimented with trying to, but yeah, if you can, that's a huge package coming back. So you have to have a conversation about the clause. I'm not going to do that now, obviously, but yeah, Forsberg is tough. He's going to be the guy you probably have to hold on to for a bit longer. Ugh. Why the hell is Shea signed for that long? Even what the hell they give? Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is a challenge. Yeah, this is going to be tough, especially getting some of these guys to waive. Holy crap. We may even have to buy some guys out to kind of accelerate. But buying out friggin' this contract is going to be a pain. O'Reilly's tradable, especially in the offseason. A couple years at 4.5 for a guy who's middle six center with his sort of pedigree. That's easy. Novak, easy enough after this year. Again, that's a third liner on a contending team on a third line contract. Nyquist, yeah, we move him right now. We could even move Novak right now, honestly. But Nyquist and Fabro for sure if we go the sell route. Sissons, he's going to be moved at the draft or off season. There's a lot. Like, there's a lot of potential here, but then there's a lot of stuff that's just tied down, either by no moves. It's pretty much only by no moves. Oh, wait. We can trade Saros before that kicks in. I was initially gonna like keep him and try to build around it, but if we go the full teardown, dude, do we just fucking move on? That's tough though. If you do that, you have nothing. Then again, he's freaking. By the time you're contending again, he's a veteran. You have to have something else in the system coming up. What do you guys think? I'm gonna leave this part of this up to you guys. You know, there's a possibility you can move Saros right now before that thing kicks in. You can move that right now. Now that would suck and everything like that, but that I think would kind of send a shockwave through the organization and could make it a little bit easier for some of those other guys to waive their no movement clauses in the future. So let's see here. Yeah, I did like goalie focus for Saros. He got one to his. All right. I did want to check how our growth was going. Callan Lind, Willis, what you talking about? Okay, yeah, Schemmel was the one I really wanted to look at because he grew quite a bit. Okay, a lot of morale. Awareness going up, that's huge. Shot getting better, needs to get way better. Defense, oh man, his shot blocking sucks, but like defensively, he's actually not going to be horrible. Skating's okay. It's actually kind of aggressive. Yeah, okay, not bad. How did he grow up to 77? I thought it must. Yeah, it has to be the awareness. Yeah, awareness booping up. Awareness getting bumped up is like one of the biggest things. Yeah, okay, both of his. That's how he shot up, and overall his awarenesses got boosted up 4 each. Yeah, that boosted him from 74 to 77. He's well on pace to make the NHL. Could be a key piece moving forward, or it could be a package trade piece. Molendyke is at least on pace. I don't know if he's built well. As I said, he's at least on pace. Callan Lind, not really, but I think he's just going to be like a two-way guy. Could be a third or fourth liner in the future. You want to kind of hold on to that, especially as a centerman. But yeah, not a ton of growth, but you really only had a couple big guys. Tomasino, though. Riled up. Okay, shot power. Really? That's it? All right. But yeah, this guy could be a guy we just throw into a top 6 role if we decide to kind of go down the rebuild route, retool, rebuild. Yeah, if you trade Saros, that indicates a full-on rebuild. If you don't trade Saros, yeah, and I know some people will say replacing that elite goalie, you got to find someone else. I mean, honestly, with how this works, like while you're building up your next guy, you can look to free agency and trades to get those mid-80s guys who could just absolutely tear it up in the sim. How many times have we seen it? That is the way of the NHL now these days anyway. There's no more, like, the guy. Like, it's very rare that you'll find that, and very rare that they're going to be consistent. You know, gone are those days. It's very much like the NFL and running backs. It's like you carry 3 guys, 2-3 guys, and you kind of split the workload. And that's what goalies are in the NHL these days. So, I'm kind of leaning that direction, guys. I don't know about you. What the? But I'm kind of leaning in that direction. We can trade Saros now before that no move kicks in. There should be a market for a guy like him. You know, he's locked in for the long term. Someone wants their number one who doesn't necessarily have a goalie. They want someone with experience who's there. You know, he's a guy who I trade to someone who's about to enter their window. And there are teams out there like that. So that's kind of my thoughts, to sort of punt on the season, get rid of Saros right now while we can, and then start trying to strip things away as best as we can, and think about the future here, because it's clear that this window, they're not showing me enough, right? We're in the last wild card spot. We're holding on by a thread. And I with the injuries that we've had, especially Yossi being out right now, I don't see us making a run. We can make the playoffs, but we are a 1 or 2 round exit unless we are the cheese team, which is obviously a real possibility, but I don't know. I think we should have some fun and maybe tear down Nashville. So let me know what you guys think. Remember to hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one.